The wooden doors groaned as they opened, echoing through the vast silence of the church. Evelyn's heart pounded in her chest. Her father's arm trembled as he led her down the aisle, but she barely noticed. This was her wedding day, the aisle, the veil, the start of forever with Michael. But something was wrong. Her eyes swept across the pews. None of the faces were familiar. The flowers at the altar weren't hers. The priest wasn't the one who had counseled her and Michael. Evelyn froze. Her father leaned close, whispering sharply, "Evelyn, these aren't our guests." "Where are we?" Her breath caught. The driver must have taken a wrong turn. Instead of St. Matthew's, they had entered the wrong church. Michael was waiting elsewhere, but she was here, before strangers. The organ played on, filling the air with sacred music. The congregation stared, not in anger, but with something else. Shock, even tears. An elderly woman gasped. A man whispered, "It's her." She came. Before Evelyn could turn back, a small voice broke the silence. A little girl with blonde curls stood from the third pew. Tugging at her mother's sleeve, she looked directly at Evelyn and whispered, her words carrying through the church, "God finally sent you to us." The sanctuary fell silent. Evelyn blinked. "What?" The girl stepped into the aisle, her shoes tapping softly. She reached out and touched Evelyn's gown. "We prayed for you every night, and now you're here." Evelyn shook her head. "Sweetheart, I'm in the wrong church." The priest stepped forward, his eyes calm. "Child, you may not see it yet, but this is no accident." Her father pulled her arm. "Evelyn, enough. Michael is waiting. We need to leave." But Evelyn couldn't move. The girl's eyes held her, pleading, desperate, yet filled with hope. The child whispered again, "My sister is sick. She's been waiting for someone like you. Please, don't leave." Evelyn's knees weakened. She was a bride in white, yet here she stood, tangled in a plea too powerful to ignore. She knelt, lifting her veil so the girl could see her face. "What's your name?" "Clara," the girl whispered. "And why did you pray for me, Clara?" Her mother stepped forward, clutching a rosary. Her face was lined with grief. "My older daughter Grace is dying. The doctors say nothing more can be done. We prayed for someone to bring her peace. When you walked in, we knew." Evelyn's throat tightened. "But I'm no angel. I'm just a bride who got lost." The priest shook his head. "Not lost. Guided." The congregation leaned forward, tears in their eyes. Clara tugged Evelyn's hand. "Please, come see her. She's at the hospital across the street." Her father tried again. "Evelyn, listen. Michael loves you. You'll regret this." Tears blurred her vision. "Papa, if this was Mama calling me, would you say the same?" He fell silent. Evelyn took Clara's hand. The congregation rose to their feet, as though blessing her choice, as she left with the child. The hospital smelled of antiseptic and sorrow. Evelyn's gown trailed as she entered the small ward. On the bed lay a frail girl, no older than 10, her skin pale, her breaths faint. "Grace!" Clara cried. "She came. The angel came." Grace's eyes fluttered open. A faint smile touched her lips. "I knew God would send someone." Evelyn knelt and took her fragile hand. "I'm not an angel, Grace. I was supposed to be getting married today." Grace's lips curved weakly. "That's enough." Evelyn bowed her head. For the first time in years, she prayed, not with rehearsed words, but with her whole being. She begged God for mercy, for healing, for strength. For a moment, warmth returned to Grace's cheeks. She squeezed Evelyn's hand with surprising strength. "Thank you," she whispered, before drifting into peaceful sleep. Clara clung to Evelyn's gown, sobbing. Their mother wept openly. Evelyn stayed at Grace's side until her breathing steadied. When Evelyn finally left the hospital, night had fallen. The streetlights blurred through her tears. She knew Michael was gone, her wedding missed, her future uncertain, but deep down she felt she had been exactly where she was meant to be. Her father joined her quietly. His sternness was gone, replaced by something softer. "Maybe," he said, "you didn't lose your destiny today. Maybe you found it." Evelyn turned back toward the hospital where Clara and Grace rested. She touched her gown, no longer seeing it as just a symbol of marriage, but of something greater: faith, sacrifice, and love. Clara's words echoed in her mind, "God finally sent you to us." And Evelyn knew. Sometimes being sent to the wrong church means being led to the right purpose.